What's up, YouTube? It's your boy John from Project Ellsworth, and I'm back with you today for another contest entry. This time we are entering Horror Freak 85's Road to 300 Subscribers contest. I recently found out about Horror Freak 85's channel through David's Horror, my buddy Dave. So I figured, what the heck, I'll find a new person to subscribe to, get into their channel a little bit, and enter the contest. So, there are three questions. We have, who or what got you into horror? So for me, I would say that it was a neighbor across the street from my mother and father's house when I was growing up. This was back in the late 70s or early 80s. We're talking, I'm right around 10 years old. And this neighbor had a relative come to visit them one year, and they had with them a Betamax player. And on that Betamax player, this is where I discovered a little film called Phantasm. That movie, I would say, definitely had, I've said that a million times on this channel, Phantasm had a whole lot to do with me becoming the horror fan that I am today. I also, that weekend, watched Death Race 2000 with David Carradine and Sylvester Stallone. I watched Carrie with Sissy Spacek, and those movies just freaked me out. Well, not so much Death Race 2000. That was kind of guilty pleasure for a little boy. If you've seen that movie, you know what I mean. But Carrie was crazy, and Phantasm scared me to death. So those are the three movies, and I would say my neighbor is the one that started me down the path of watching horror movies. All right, number two, aside from horror, what genre are we into? Quite honestly, I like movies of just about all genre. I mean, I'm not the biggest musical guy in the world, and I'm not a real big Western movie guy. I do like a few Westerns, but the ones I like, Tombstone and the Young Guns, if you want to even call those Westerns. Some of the old Clint Eastwood stuff was cool, but anyway, all of it. I like most movies. If a movie's great, a movie's great. It doesn't make a difference what genre it's from. As a matter of fact, as recent as today, one of my subscribers sent me a question asking me what other genre, like what other franchises, which other like franchises do I like that are not in the horror genre. And this person had, that they had told me that they were a fan of mine or a subscriber of mine for about a year. And I just said, you should recognize by now that I'm a pretty well-rounded guy. I don't just like horror movies. Horror movies are a big part of my life, but they're certainly not the most important thing in my life. I like tons of different genres. And my favorite franchise outside of horror, the first one that comes to mind is Rocky. I also enjoy Star Wars. I absolutely love Rambo. So there's a lot outside of horror that I'm into. I'm a huge comedy guy. If comedy's done right, you can't beat it. Love it. I love a good drama. I love a good thriller. I love cops. I love gangsters. I love tearjerkers, rom-coms. I love all that stuff. So I like everything. If it's well made, it's worth watching. All right, and number three, what is my favorite item in my collection? I don't even know if I could tell you what my favorite item in my collection is. Very strangely, I view my collection, to me, as just my collection. I don't individualize very much. I see him standing right back there in my video. He's right there. So I guess I'll grab him. I just got this for Christmas. He's gigantic and heavy and awesome. I guess I'll pick him for today as being my favorite item in my collection. Pardon me, it's kind of gross, John. I just did an unboxing video of him, I believe either last week or the week before. This dude is absolutely stunning. The detail on him is absolutely ridiculous. Love him to death. But it's hard for me to pinpoint anything in my collection. I have that thing, I have a few box sets. I just got the Friday the 13th box set this year. The Halloween box set by Shout Factory is awesome. There's just tons of stuff, autographs and pictures and memories. I've I've gotten a huge NECA collection this year. It's ridiculous. So, I don't know. So we're going to go with that quarter scale Michael Myers figure to answer that question currently. All right, and that is it. Those are all 3 questions. So that is my official video entry into Horror Freak 85's Road to 300 Subscribers contest. It's a mouthful. All right, I'm going to leave a link to his channel down below. Go over, check him out. Hit the subscribe button, watch a few videos, give him a few thumbs up. Help the guy out. We're all one big horror community, and I am always down with trying to expand it. I'm going to get out of here. If you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you really like this video and you've been enjoying my content up to this point, please do me a huge personal favor. Click that subscribe button and ring that bell. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Have a kick-ass day. And thank you for watching. Later, folks.